Good evening, traders. Jordan here with Apex Traders. Welcome to another weekly analysis. As you can see here on the right side, I have 4 pairs. I'll possibly only analyze 3 depending on how much time I have. But this way you can kind of see what I'm looking forward to this next week in the market starting November 15th, Sunday. What I'll be looking for on a couple of these pairs. Real quick, if you want to understand how we mark up charts and how we became funded traders through multiple proprietary trading firms, click the link below or go to apextraders.io and we will share with you the secret sauce of being consistently profitable in the Forex markets. As I do this analysis, I'll be identifying key levels and key price zones along with certain market structure. If it doesn't make sense or you don't understand how to identify these zones, then our course is perfect for you. So click the link below and be on your way to become a funded trader and learn from funded traders. Let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see, we are on Euro USD. I see a nice level right here, just starting off. Okay, and the market could potentially be at somewhat of a mini zone right here, which market's closed, so we're not really going to be able to see how price reacts with this level. So that's why for right now, we'll kind of forget about it and pay attention to what key levels we can trade off of coming into the next week. Okay, so this is a perfect zone right here where we could see price reject. And the rejection would be based on the simple fact that we're pretty much in a ranging market right now. If we move to the daily, you can see that we are, we were back in May, May until about the beginning of October, we were in a strong uptrend. And then it looks like we've kind of ranged for the past month or two. So the possibility of price hitting this key level and staying within the range is pretty significant. But the way that we teach you to trade at Apex Traders is let the candles tell you the story. For those of you that want to become professional 6 or 7 figure traders, the best advice that I can give you is learn candlesticks. Any good trader that understands candles and price action can look at the market in any given moment and have somewhat of an understanding of where the market is going to move. Because keep in mind, the market does not care about what we think, and it does not owe us anything. But with each and every candle, the market is revealing its secrets about where it's going to go next. So as price reaches this key level, I'm looking at a pretty simple scenario. Okay, may see something like this. And see a nice rejection to the downside, where we also have another key level that you guys can go ahead and mark up on your charts as well. Wonderful key level right here. Interestingly enough, you can see this is possibly a very strong level due to the simple fact that as soon as this let me draw my level a little bit better. As soon as this wick hit this price zone, price took off, rejecting quickly and showing that there's possibly a lot of orders in this order block. The edge of this order block looks like it was hit. We may see price come deeper into this level to capture a few more orders before maybe doing something like this. Okay, again, let the candles tell you the story. Although we market the charts this way, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is exactly what's going to happen. Although we are fairly accurate, we need to see what the candles tell us first. Because it is very possible that at a key level like this, we may not see any rejection in the market and price could simply break through this zone and begin a brand new uptrend. So that's my take on Euro USD coming into this next week. We've got these two key levels that we can possibly trade off of. And remember, as you learn for my students, as you learn in the course, we're looking for wicks, specific rejection candles, or body closures above the zone. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at my personal favorite pair to trade, GBP JPY. I love the moves on this pair. If I zoom out a little bit, here's a trade that I personally took on this key level just last week. This was an amazing setup. We have a nice fake out deep into this zone where retail traders possibly bought at this breakout, and then you can see that there is somewhat of a resistance level here. Retail traders often will buy these breakouts. If you're with us at Apex Traders, you know that this is a perfect sell setup. So while they buy, we sell and we capture the money. So the total move on this setup here went for about 202 pips. I personally took my profits a little bit sooner. At about 67 pips was my profit target. And then this morning, Friday, during New York session, I was able to get another entry right here and close out another 30 pips profit on a sell before closing all of my positions for the weekend. Okay, nice little zone here. You can see that price clearly broke through this zone, gave us a nice little retest, and then we close everything out for the weekend. There's another perfect key level that I can see right here. So for this next week, depending on where the market opens, we could see price come down into this level, collect some orders, and do something like this. And from here, we would be able to tell by looking at candles and price action whether or not we may continue to the upside or bounce off this level here, come back down and break through this lower level and put ourselves into a downtrend. Again, let the candles tell the story, but as the market opens on Sunday, this is an area that I will be looking to trade off of. Okay? Always keep multiple scenarios in mind. Always keep multiple scenarios in mind. Whether it's a rejection or a breakthrough, all we can do for right now is identify the key levels of where we can actually enter a trade, whether it be a buy or a sell. This is how we keep such a high win rate. Being a funded trader especially, many of you have probably seen funding companies and such, but you need to maintain not only a high risk to reward ratio, but you do need to also maintain a high win rate. And this is how we do it, is by waiting for price to tell us exactly what's going to happen when it reaches these key levels. Let's go ahead and take a look here at USD CAD. Also a really nice pair. I can see that there is a level right here, which price was showing somewhat of a breakout, but as my students, you know that this would not count as an actual breakout to the upside. What the market could be doing right now is, once again, simple little fake out, and then we could see price reject, retest this zone, and then continue down. Okay, that's one scenario that we have in mind. If we actually go to a lower time frame, we can see that there's a wonderful zone on the hourly time frame, which price actually rejected perfectly, retested, and you could have taken a nice sell entry right here. This so far has moved a total of about 50 pips. Then it looks like we could have another area right here. So wait to see what price wants to do between these areas here. You have a nice 50 pip range. Let candles tell you what price is going to do. And then as the market opens, we can look to place some orders. For me personally right now, looking at the overall time frame, we can see that we have, well, our normal level here. And if we go to the weekly time frame, we can see that price has actually reached this key level multiple times. But it looks like we still may reject based on this candle closure to hopefully put ourselves in a nice uptrend coming into the next week. So we may see something like this where price comes down here and then something similar to this. And keep these levels mapped out on your charts. Keep these levels mapped out on your charts. That way, as the market begins to move next week, you can be on the same page with us and hopefully get yourself in some pretty decent setups moving into the holidays. Some people get nervous about trading during Thanksgiving, end of November, and up until Christmas. Personally, I don't think it's too big of a deal. I've had great Decembers and Novembers, but do what you personally feel is best. The way that we trade, it's not going to be affected too much, but of course, enjoy time with your families and take some time off the charts, enjoy your profits for the holidays, and always be ready to come back strong in January. So here are some of my ideas moving into this next week. Keep an eye on these key levels: Euro USD, GBP JPY, and also USD CAD. And as always, let the candles tell the story. Now again, I want to thank everybody for watching this weekly analysis. If you are interested in learning to become a six-figure funded trader, and you want to know how we accomplish this for ourselves and our students, go to apextraders.io or click the link in the description and sign up today. There are no subscriptions. It's a one-time cost, but we'll continue to upload content weekly, and the official site launches within the next week and a half. There's special pre-launch pricing right now where you can not only save a small chunk of change on a startup cost, but you can enjoy another week of mentorship calls with myself, and prepare yourself for the official launch of our course. Have a good weekend, everybody, and we will see you on the other side of success.